Stakeholders in Rivers State are calling for a concerted shift from litigation to dialogue as the primary means of resolving persistent land and boundary disputes. The call was made at a peace-building forum in Port Harcourt, where warnings were issued about the severe consequences of allowing such conflicts to fester. The message was unanimous at a dialogue session organized by Search for Common Ground in partnership with PIND and the Stakeholder Democracy Network. Leaders from across the state said that dialogue is the most powerful tool to communicate, understand different perspectives, and find mutually acceptable solutions. The chairman of the Rivers State Peace Architecture, Charles Becker, argued that while litigation can divide communities further, dialogue builds the essential bridge to trust and lasting peace.
There will be no development without peace. So peaceful environment is good for everybody. And you find that when people are not disposed to peace, they don't sleep well. And those who foment trouble always have sleepless nights. When a man is quarreling with you and you are not disposed to quarrel, you go and sleep, and he's always planning what to do next. So what that means is that we need to have a peaceful heart, peaceful disposition, and learn to forgive.
Rivers State has lived with peace. It's just lately we are experiencing something that is abnormal in our state. We know there is nothing greater for us to have peace. Peace is something that we cannot live without. That's why when Christ said, "Say my peace I give unto thee." So as children of God, as creatures of the Heavenly Father, every one of us must live to make sure we practice and preach peace in our respective community. If we are able to pull most of the crisis out of the court to be settled amicably, I think that would guarantee us existing peace in the state, and that is what I and my team are trying to do.
Chairman, River State Peace Architecture Program Facilitator Solomon Adejo said the session aims to equip stakeholders with conflict resolution skills. Participants at the event proposed several key measures to institutionalize peace, such as respective customary rights and, crucially, establishing a dedicated peace commission for River State.
First of the objective is to empower diverse community actors to address social exclusion, lack of economic opportunity, and environmental degradation. To achieve these goals, we have established community, LG, and state level platforms. The second objective for this project is to strengthen collaboration amongst community security agencies and actors.
Alternative dispute resolution says you use mechanisms to get people to see the position of the other person. Now, juxtapose it with your own position. Are there common grounds where you can agree? When you agree, nobody can challenge that agreement. It's mostly permanent. Let's not go to court. When the court announces a winner, correspondingly, it announces a loser, and the loser will never fail. The court does not give us justice.
I would say ADRO is the best. Going to court is a waste of time because the court is a part of the government, so communities know the truth. They know the ancestral lands and they understand clearly who owns properties around.
Access 24 reports that the stakeholders issued a stark warning that failing to resolve these disputes peacefully will continue to fuel arms proliferation, radicalize the youth, leads to displacement, and pose a significant threat to vital oil and gas infrastructure in the region.